What is going on, y'all? This is John with Facemask Fantasy, bringing you new fantasy content every day right here on this channel. So if you have not subscribed already, please hit that button. And I just got to throw out there that we have started to roll out live streams. We got a live stream every Sunday at 10 a.m. to go over start-sit options for Sunday games. We have a rapid reaction show at 7 p.m. on Monday, and we have a waiver wire show at 7 p.m. on Tuesday to go over who you should be picking up following the last week's slate of games. So tune in. Hopefully we can help you answer some questions. Hopefully we can help you win your league. But without further ado, let's get into some fantasy talk. And today we're going to be talking about Tommy Tremble, because NFL Network's Ian Rappaport just recently reported that the Panthers traded Dan Arnold and a third-round pick to the Jaguars in exchange for cornerback C.J. Henderson, with Carolina needing secondary help after losing J.C. Horn indefinitely to a foot injury. So Dan Arnold moves over to Jacksonville and becomes their tight end one. But rookie Tommy Tremble, who caught a 30-yard pass and scored on a short rushing attempt in Week 3, profiles as Carolina's pass-catching tight end after Arnold's departure. So who is Tommy Tremble? Tremble's 6'3", 241 pounds. He was selected 83rd overall by the Carolina Panthers, who actually traded up to get him. He was viewed throughout the draft process as one of the best blocking tight ends in the country, if not the best. He was hyped up prior to the draft because of his athletic profile and his blocking prowess. He was seen as a high upside player if a team can unlock his athletic potential and help him grow as a pass catcher. He ran a 4.65 40 at his pro day, which is phenomenal for a tight end, in addition to a 36.5-inch vertical jump and a 10-foot 2-inch broad jump. He weighed in a little light for a blocking tight end at 241 pounds, but posted a top-notch 8.8 relative athletic score, which ranks prospects against other past prospects drafted in past years at the same position. It's a pretty good score. Typically, I like my tight end prospects to have an RAS score of above 9, as that seems to be the threshold for prolonged elite production. Rob Gronkowski, Travis Kelce, Jimmy Graham, Kellen Winslow, Vernon Davis, and more recently Noah Fant, George Kittle, Logan Thomas, Darren Waller, Dallas Goedert, TJ Hawkinson all have RAS scores above 9. While 8.8 is not in that range, it's very close, and it puts him athletically above guys like Mark Andrews, Irv Smith, Jonnu Smith. So he has a very solid athletic profile. Not working in his favor is the fact that he does not have very good college production numbers. He totaled a mere 35 catches for 401 yards and 4 scores across 2 whole seasons. He had just 218 yards and no touchdowns in 10 games in 2020, and eclipsed 50 yards receiving only once in 25 collegiate games. Tremble never produced from a receiving perspective enough to qualify with a breakout season at Notre Dame. He was primarily a blocker for them during his college tenure. And while the team still has Ian Thomas on the roster, I believe the Ian Thomas experiment is over. Tremble is the best blocker at the position on the team, and he's shown out as a real athlete as well. He'll be on the field a lot because he's such a great blocker, a better blocker than Ian Thomas, and on-the-field snaps lead to on-the-field production. But I don't know how much fantasy production we'll see from him year one. Despite being an exciting prospect, DJ Moore is there, Christian McCaffrey is there, Robbie Anderson's still there, Terrace Marshall is there. He's 5th on the pecking order in terms of receiving from a quarterback we don't typically associate with fantasy production. But Tremble's usage and the vote of confidence from the coaching staff in letting Arnold go is huge. He has a very high ceiling if he can put it all together, and has relatively high draft capital as well. Round 3, he was the 4th tight end taken behind Pitts, Freiermuth, and Hunter Long. Despite this, I'm really only looking at him in Dynasty. I am not in on Tremble by any means in any season-long formats, as I don't think the volume will be there. He doesn't profile as a target monster. There are too many other mouths to feed in this offense. I don't yet trust Darnold to put it all together for a full season. He's got to show it to me first. The first 3 games have been good for Darnold, but I need to see more if I'm going to buy into the team's 5th receiving option. In Dynasty, he's a much more attractive buy. I think he does possess top 10 upside if he puts it all together and gets put in the position to where he gets a fair amount of work. The only question is, I don't know how long we have to wait for that to happen. Robbie Anderson is in Carolina through 2023. DJ Moore is in Carolina through 2022. Terrace Marshall is in Carolina through 2024. And Christian McCaffrey is signed through 2025. So in Dynasty, when you're projecting out, the competition isn't going anywhere for those targets. He should still be the 5th receiving option on the team next year and the year after that. He's a TE3 for now, even with the Arnold move, and he could move up into TE2 territory, but as tight end is notoriously one of the hardest positions to learn, I don't know if he reaches TE1 territory for a few years, but he's as good a bet as any to reach it after rising way up draft boards to be the 4th tight end taken. Recently, he's impressed his coaching staff enough to force them to let go their recent free agent acquisition in Dan Arnold, so there's definitely something there for Tommy Tremble. Again, I'm not looking at him in season-long formats, not really looking at him in DFS. The only situations in which I'm excited about Tommy Tremble are in Dynasty, and even then, I'm waiting to buy him. I'm not buying him off of a game in which he scored a touchdown on 2 touches. And so soon after the Dan Arnold news, I might wait for that to die down before I send out some trade offers for Tommy Tremble, but he is somebody that I am very high on. So what do you think about Tommy Tremble? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. My name is John with Facemask Fantasy, bringing you new fantasy content every day right here on this channel. So if you have